Hello and welcome back to the next exciting bit of Bella and Boris. Now last time, if you remember, Bella had twins in the hospital, 2 babies, but we don't know what they are. Are they a boy or a girl, or 2 boys or 2 girls? Well, let's find out. You are the new father of a baby girl and a baby boy, said the doctor to Boris. How wonderful, said Boris, smiling, and then he had to sit down. Congratulations, Boris, said Nana, and Grandad shook his hand. The king took the doctor to one side and said, What colour hair have they got? I haven't looked, said the doctor. Why? It's very important, said the king. We had better go and look, he said, so off they went. Bella was having a shower and getting ready to go home, so they all quietly went in to look at the 2 babies in the cots. They've both got blonde hair and the red hair of their parents, said the king. That could be very dangerous for them. If the goblins hear about this, they will try and capture them, because it would make the goblin kingdom very powerful, and once they have them, it would be very difficult to get them back, said the king. The king asked Boris if he had his treasure chest with him. No, I haven't, said Boris. Do you want to do magic? I need to cast some magic spells and contact the palace guard and get them to take you all home safely, said the king. Can we help in any way, said Nana. Have you got a mobile phone or your magic treasure chest, said the king. I've got my mobile phone, said Nana. That will do nicely. I can make a call. OK, can I borrow it, said the king. Of course. Here you are, said Nana. The king fiddled with the keys and got through to the head of the palace security. Send your best men to the hospital. We've got a very important job to do, and make it quick, said the king. Straight away, sir, said the head man. Thank you, said the king, and off he went. Now, where's my magic treasure chest? He said to the man when he arrived at the hospital. He passed the phone to Grandad, and Bella came out of the shower all refreshed and sparkling. Let's get these babies ready for home, she said. And the king took Bella to one side and told her that the twins were very special and they were waiting for the palace guards to arrive to protect them from the goblins. Why would the goblins want my babies, she said to the king, and so he explained. Because the twins have been born with blonde and red hair, they will become very powerful as they get older. And if the goblins were to capture them, it would make the goblin kingdom very powerful, and we can't have that, explained the king. The palace guard arrived with the king's treasure chest and spent some time talking together. Right, said the king, we need to get started. We have lots to do before we can set off home. What's going on now, said Grandad. It's way past my tea time. We have to use the magic on all the hospital doctors and nurses so they will forget all about us being here, and that will give us a chance to get home safely, explained the king. Is it that dangerous, said Nana, a bit worried. The least people know about it, the better, said the king. Poor Bella and Boris were in shock with it all. Try not to worry, said Nana, and she gave Bella a gentle hug. Come on, let's get the twins ready for going home. Are we ready, said the king. Yes, we're all ready, said Grandad. The king tapped his wand on his treasure chest, tap, tap, and started to say the magic spell. Let's get going, said the king. The sooner we leave, the sooner the spell starts to work. The palace guards surrounded the gnomes and left Nana and Grandad to look after themselves. Well, they were quite big and the goblins didn't know anything about them anyway, so they were quite safe. After they all got home, the king called a meeting to discuss the very special arrangements they had to put in place to protect the new baby twins. I will leave my head of the palace guard here to protect the twins, and I will send his wife to help Bella around the house. And obviously to help her with the washing and the ironing, because gnome babies, well, they wet the bed until they are at least 12 years old, and with 2 of them that will be plenty to do. We must make a list of all the gnomes and the people who will be allowed to see the babies, because I want to cast a spell to make them invisible to everyone else. Have you got anyone to add to the list, Grandad? Said the king. Yes, said Grandad. Our granddaughter Jessica, and our grandson Maxwell, and our granddaughter Libby, and all the boys and girls who are listening to this story, if that's okay. Yes, that's fine, said the king. Anyone else? No, not at the moment, said Grandad. Is there anything else we need to do? He said. Well, yes, said the king. You need to put big wooden gates up at the front of your house that will stop anyone snooping around. I will see to that first thing tomorrow, said Grandad. Thank you, said the king. And now I suggest we all get a good night's sleep. I'm sure you're all tired, and we have a very big day tomorrow, so I will bid you all good night. And with that, off the king went. I wonder what Boris and Bella are going to call the new baby twins. I wonder what their names are going to be. Let's have a think, and we'll find out in the next story. So bye-bye. I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye-bye.